I just know that y'all ain't letting no grown man spit in y'all face for Sunday service. I just know this ain't true.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
Girl, what is going on? We have got to talk about Pastor Mike Todd and this whole Spitgate saliva incident. Girl, what's going on? People in Oklahoma, girl, y'all down bad. What is going on? So there's this video going viral of this pastor giving service, talking, preaching, doing all the other stuff, all the things. And through his sermon, he has this man on stage. Like, girl, it was giving very much Missy Elliott. Like, it was giving, give it to me that. Like, it was giving very much that. This man put it in his hand, moved it around, did the SpongeBob move it around town, and put it in this man's face. Like, put it in this man's face. Like, I was like, okay, girl, am I on the wrong account? Like, am I turned off my Vista parental controls? What am I looking at? Because this ain't the work of the Lord. That ain't the work. This cannot be the work of the Lord. But you know what? It actually is. So, I'm going to have a conversation about this. I thought it was just weird. I thought it was disgusting. But I thought it was also kind of, you know, really on brand. To be honest. It's really much like on brand. And, you know, as disgusting as it was, watching like this pastor, you know, do this and then come out and apologize later and just saying, hey, he watched it back and was disgusting. He was feeling his beat. As I'm watching the service throughout, he's moving around. It's giving very much theater. I've always said that Sunday service, like church services, always came off like a club. It's like this performance. You got all these things going on. It's to help rejuvenate people to go on into the world for the next couple of days, because the world is trash. The world is literally garbage. The world does not have to be like that, but some things have been in place to make the world very, very harmful, especially to black and brown folks. And, you know, some people take advantage of that. Some people take advantage of that and do these specific type of things. And I'm watching this service. And like, you know, I'm seeing this man spit on this man's face and I'm just like, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. And I can see if this man was spitting in his hand and was actually healing this man. Like actually doing some real work. I'm talking about like some real deal work. I'm not talking about, oh, you know, this is a scam or something. I'm talking about some real things. But this is all theater. This is all theater to bring in money, to bring in folks. Like, these folks are literally, these pastors like Mike Todd are literally profiting off of poor people who are looking for a way out of the situations they are in. And it's so bad and it's so disturbing. It's so disturbing. Like this is like it was in a mega church almost. You got all these folks in here watching this and like they just shook, and it's just, you got this hip hop rapping like girls time pastor like out here doing some crazy stuff, and it's just like not until the internet eats him up did he think that it was wrong. But a lot of folks didn't think it was wrong. It was like, no, this is the word, this is it. And you know what? It's not necessary. I don't blame, because honestly, this is the word. Like, this is how things go. Like, if you look at the Bible, some of the majority of these, this is what happened. Some folks say, oh girl, he should have used water, he should not have used this, he was gonna try to tell something, he should have used something else. But it's like, this is what they were doing. So this is my thought, and I love that y'all make sure you all follow Raw Real Cox on Twitter. She's brilliant. I love her tweets, especially when it comes to things like this about, you know, questioning Christianity, abolishing the black church, talking about these things. I know this is like a new concept for a lot of people, especially people who follow me and watch me, but we really have to do some deep, real thinking about the harm that the church has done to black folks. We have to really do some deep diving and understanding that the church itself is like, it's some things that is causing some issues for some of us. Like, I know this is kind of like touchy, it's a little bit sensitive, but for me as a black queer person, for me to get to where I am at now, you know, I was fighting and struggling with myself. It was like trying to understand, you know, hey, you know, I'm queer, da da da, all these things, and da da da, you know, what am I doing? What is the tea? What is it giving? Like, what's going on? And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, why am I sitting here giving this book written by man so much power over me? Why am I allowing it? Like, why am I allowing this book to have so much power over me? And once I started to just realize to release this book, it did not have the hold on me. And I'm not telling people to do that. What I'm telling people to do is to start to question the very things that they've been taught and the things that they have been doing. Because that is the best thing that you can do. Like, question every little thing. I always say it on my videos, like, question everything. And if something is like disappointed about you questioning something and telling you not to question something, then question yourself, why do they not want me to question? Like, there are Mike Todds, there are a whole bunch of Mike Todds. There are Mike Todds who have done words, who will continue to do words, who are not interested in freeing black folks, not interested in black folks' liberation, just interested in black folks continues to suffer so they continues to profit off of it. There's not, like, this man is not thinking like for a second to say, hey, you know what, this is too much, because that takes too much critical thinking. That takes too much to realize, like, hey, I'm literally spitting my hand and throwing up in this man's face. Like, we are in 2022, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and you rumble your stomach and spit fleet water on this man's face. Are you serious? Are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, it's just very much theatrics, smoke and mirrors, all of these things. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, I try to refrain as best as possible talking about religious stuff and talking about religion on my YouTube channel as much as possible, because I know, you know, some folks have some, but I was just like, girl, looking at this stuff. I would be honest, I was seeing the tweet the other day, and this might be off subject, but I really don't care at this point. I was looking at a tweet the other day, and someone was saying, like, I was thinking, like, somebody said, oh, God, like, you know, gave me this job, and he made sure that I, like, had this job, or he made sure this thing, and all that other stuff. I was like, if God is moving in such a way for very, very small things, if God is moving and keeping you from being in an accident, keeping you from doing little things, and keeping you out of harm's way, because that's something my mama loves to say, then why are we even around harm? If we're saying that God has the ability to stop these minute things, then why are these other big things not stopped? And I'm not even gonna name the big things. Y'all know what it is. Like, it's just not clicking for me. It's just not clicking. And I'm not saying that, I'm not telling you to think about God not being real or existing, but I'm saying the idea of God that has been taught to you, maybe you should question it. Maybe you should question it. Because if we are continuously believing these things, then we're not holding the people who are responsible for these things on this earth accountable. Like, there's no way in the hell that we should be in year 3 going on in this pandemic when there's officials and stuff who are literally being paid, who are quote unquote voted in power to make sure that we are good. That's why I'm thinking, like, if we start to question and critique some of these things, we're able to, like, transform the world that we are living in right now that is causing so much harm to us. Like, I'm thinking beyond Mike Todd, spitting on his hand and throwing it on this man's face, because there will be plenty of Mike Todds on this earth. And what we need to do is question where Mike Todd is getting these things from. who is telling Mike Todd to do this stuff? Like, he's getting it from somewhere. He's getting it from somewhere. And if you look at there's a lot of things that's in the Bible that we are not doing in 2022. It's just like, hey, like, we're not doing that. We're not doing all of these things. We're like, so why are we steady cherry picking these things? Why don't we just question the thing from the beginning? We can't keep trimming the branches and the leaves. We need to pull shit from its root. Point blank, period. And I know that some folks was coming in here not necessarily looking for that, talking about this Mike Todd stuff, but this stuff is disgusting. It is truly disgusting. You know what's also disgusting? Seeing pastors and preachers and all these folks with all this money continuously like profiting off of poor people's suffering, continues to build these empires that they're calling churches and stuff. Like, that's also disgusting to me. That's disgusting to me that there's like whole churches and stuff who have these big, huge places, and who were like reluctant to let people come in during hurricanes and all type of bad weather. Like, it's just, girl, if we don't start like really looking in what's going on in our world, like, I just don't know. Like, I just really don't know. Like, seeing this video of this man, it's just like, it wasn't it. It just wasn't it. Like, I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna be, no, he literally on the back of the tongue, he was, I thought I was watching the Seattle Get Your Freak On video. Like, I thought I was watching that, like, he did that and spin his hand, moved it around his hand like it was like a jelly bean and threw it on this man's face. Like, now this man is offering, you know, apologies and saying it was, when he's going back, disgusting. I'm like, bro, you didn't know when you were spinning your hand how disgusting it is to throw it up his mouth in the middle of a pandemic? Well, I'm over here, doom, touch, like, you smearing spitting. What? Huh? You can't be serious. You can't be serious. But people very much are serious. Pastor Mike Todd said, it's never my intention to strive for others from God's word and the message of Jesus, even with illustrations. I'll apologize for my example being too extreme and disgusting. I love everybody. Like, oh God, this man lives in, pretty sure he lives in a very big house, very beautiful home, and big mansion and all the other stuff. It's just like, girl, I don't know what to tell y'all, girl. I don't know what to tell y'all. This is disgusting. But, oh, girl, are y'all taking his apology? What did you think about when you saw it? Like, let me know in the comments, girl, because I saw this shit and I was like, girl, this ain't it. Like, this is not it. It just also reminds me of Kanye West, how he's out here having Sunday service, and then he's also chasing every white woman, every non-black woman. Like, these folks don't really mean well. They're only meaning to make money and profits off of folks who truly do probably mean well. Like, he's preying on folks who mean to do good in the world. It's just like, no, I'm not. I'm just out here knowing that y'all is, and I have the infrastructure, and I have the resources to be able to exploit the hell out of y'all. And that's exactly what's going on here. Like, this man in a whole suit, sitting here spitting on his hand. Like, just, girl, I can't. But tell me what y'all thought about the video. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.